Book 5 in the Bright Eyes series, Nothing But Net by Dawn Leslie. Jason was so excited that he could barely sit still in his desk long enough to get any work done. As soon as school was over, he raced out of the schoolyard and across the park to his house, pausing only to have a quick shimmy up the monkey bars. Tonight was the big basketball game between Jason's team, the LVR Bombers, and the Grand Forks Wolves. The winner would go on to play for the city championship, and Jason knew his team could win. In fact, he felt positive. His mom had made him a couple of sandwiches to eat on the way to the gymnasium, and together with Jason's dad, they climbed into the car and headed across town. Jason chattered excitedly the whole way, stopping only to take bites. "Easy, buddy," laughed his dad. "You'll use up all of your energy if you don't slow down just a little." "Impossible," replied Jason with a huge grin. "I have all the energy I need for the game. I just can't wait." By halftime, it was clear that the two teams were evenly matched. They traded basket for basket as each side fought hard to win the game. It was late in the second half when disaster struck. One of his teammates made a pass just as Jason looked away, and the hard orange ball struck him square in the face, smashing his glasses and knocking him off his feet. Feeling dizzy with his nose bleeding, Jason sat awkwardly on the court while his coach ran out to see how he was doing. Jason slowly picked up the broken pieces of his glasses and knew he would be watching the rest of the game from the bench. Hot tears of disappointment rolled down his cheeks as he held a cold towel against his throbbing nose and watched his team carry on without him. Soon, though, the pain of his bruised face was forgotten as the Bombers, cheered on by their captain, hit 3 baskets in a row to win the game. Jason was quiet on the way home. "Dad, the championship game is only 2 days away. How will I be able to play when everything is so blurry without my glasses?" His mom urged him not to worry. "I'll give Dr. Bruce's office a call in the morning to see if he can fit you in," she said. "Let's not panic until we hear what he has to say." The next day, Jason and his dad arrived at the optometrist's office. Dr. Bruce listened quietly as Jason described how the ball had hit his glasses, cutting his face. He showed the doctor the pieces of the broken glasses that he had brought with him, and Dr. Bruce carefully checked his eyes to make sure that neither the ball nor the broken glasses had damaged them. "Jason, since you love basketball so much but need to use your glasses in order to play, we'll either have to replace them with some like the ones you had, or provide you with some sports glasses that we'll make to match your prescription. If you choose to wear regular glasses when you play, I'm concerned that you might end up doing serious damage to your eyes if the same thing happens again. Every year, many basketball players in high school, college, or in the NBA injure their eyes from being hit with the ball as you were, or by bumping into another player. A serious eye injury can mean the end of a promising athletic career." He smiled. "And I would hate to see anything like that happen to the captain of the championship-winning Bombers." "I don't know," Jason said slowly. "I don't know anyone else who wears safety glasses for sports, and I think everyone will think I'm weird." "Actually," said Dr. Bruce, "if you really think about it, there are many athletes who either wear sports glasses or shields to protect their eyes. For instance, many hockey players wear face shields. Sports such as racquetball and squash require their athletes to wear special glasses. Being hit in the eye with a ball traveling 100 kilometers an hour can do a lot of damage. It only takes one accident such as the one you had, and you could be sitting on the bench forever. You know, Jason," Dr. Bruce went on, "you are the captain of your team. Part of that job means that you set an example by how you behave both off and on the court. Maybe if your teammates saw you taking good care of your eyes, they might realize that it's not so bad to look a little different." Jason and his parents arrived at the gymnasium a bit early the next day. Jason wanted some extra time to get used to the way his new sports glasses felt on his face, but before too long, it was as though he had always worn them. Still, he felt a bit nervous when his teammates began showing up until he realized that they were just glad that their captain was able to play in the championship game. As the whistle blew and the game began, Jason soon forgot that he was wearing a new pair of glasses, and at halftime, with the score tied, the last thing he was worrying about was what anyone else thought about them. He played as hard as he could, and the second half of the game flew by. The game was so close. At the final buzzer, he received a pass, stepped around his check, and shot the ball, watching with excitement as it went down, down through the hoop. Nothing but net. The end.